Hey there, kindergartners. As you can see, I am not here in school today, so I hope you will still enjoy this art class and this art lesson. I am going to have you do a drawing with me. So before you start, you need a white piece of paper that has the pencil drawn line, a horizontal line on your paper, and you need a pencil and an eraser. Later, you'll need a Sharpie, but those are the things that you're going to use to get started today. So pause the video if you need to get those materials, and then we'll get started. All right, you should be ready to draw now. So I'm going to share my screen so you can see my drawing, and we will draw a Halloween monster together. So this is just a friendly little monster that we're going to draw together. And make sure you have your paper vertically with the line horizontally, left to right. The bigger half should be on top. The smaller half should be on the bottom. We're going to start with a U shape. So you're going to connect that line with a U shape. So we've turned that into a half circle. Next, we're going to do a rainbow line. It's going to be a little taller. So you're going to stretch it upwards and come back down, and notice that I left a little room on the edges, but if you didn't, that's okay too. This is the top part of our monster's head, and this is like his chin. So he's going to be a funny monster with an underbite. So we're going to add some pointy teeth. You can do this with a zigzag line, or you can do the triangle line on top. Go ahead and give him some teeth. If you don't want them pointy, they don't have to be. Next, we're going to give him some eyes. This is your monster, so you can make him a cyclops when he just has one eye right in the middle, or you can give him 2 crazy eyes or 3 eyes. That's up to you. I'm going to give my monster 3 eyes, starting with the middle one, and then I'm going to do the 2 others on the side. But you do whatever kind of eyes you want to. Once I have those eyes done, remember we need to show which way his pupils are pointing, the black parts of the eye. I remember we talked about that with our bumblebees and owls. So which way are the pupils going to go? My monster is going to be looking up. Yours can have crazy googly eyes. They can look down. They can have cross eyes or looking straight ahead. That's up to you. I'm going to give my monster some horns. You can do whatever kind of horns you want to. I'm going to just do tall triangles. The rest of his face is up to you. You can give him ears on the side. You could give him, I don't know, an antenna or spikes on top. You can do whatever you'd like to do because this is your crazy monster. I'm going to give mine some big ears on the side. I should have done kind of pointy ones like Shrek, but I'm going to just give him some ears. I gave him some antennas. I think my monster's face looks pretty good. Remember, you can have your teacher who's in here pause the video if you need to catch up. Once I have his face like I want it, my body is going to be very easy. Just 2 diagonal lines down to the bottom of my paper. Again, my arms are going to be simple too. We're going to just give him some stick arms for now. That's the easiest to do. And the last thing I'd like you to do is add a design to his body. You can do stripes or polka dots, whatever you would like. And your monster is done. If you would like to give him or her more details, you can. Totally up to you. So here's another one. This monster I gave kind of a dragon nose, and I gave him polka dots. Or her. You could make yours have a bow on top, or maybe a headband. You could do a funny hat, whatever you'd like to do. Once you're done with your monster, please go ahead and go over those lines with Sharpie. Make sure you find a Sharpie that is working. When you are done with the Sharpieing, you will begin to add color. So at this point, go ahead and Sharpie. You can pause it, and I'm going to talk quickly about kindergarten coloring when you come back. Okay, let's talk about coloring. When I go to color this monster, we can color him any which way we'd like to. I think I'm going to make the monster green. So here's how I like to teach my kindergarten to color. I press nice and hard right next to my Sharpie. I try it again along the bottom. I know I want his skin to be green. Once I have pressed nice and hard near the edges, I call that outlining. I'm going to try to color gently, all in the same direction, to fill up the rest of the space. This takes a lot of practice, and Mrs. Bierman has been practicing for many years. So you do your best coloring, please. And then I would do the same thing here. I'm going to do it in the small spaces and the big spaces. I'm going to give them yucky yellow teeth. Let's see, same thing. I outline by the Sharpie. I press nice and hard. Sometimes when I press hard, my crayon breaks. But I press nice and hard, and then I can just fill it in. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It's all filled in. You're going to do that for all of your monster, just using crayons today, no markers. When I'm all done coloring my when I'm all done coloring my monster, you have a choice. You can just go ahead and get a container of the peeled crayons and just use those, or you can use some texture plates as well. If you're just using the crayons, that's fine. Remember, we can put the crayon on our paper, and then we pinch it with 3 fingers, sometimes 4 if it's a bigger crayon, and then we push it like a bulldozer or pull it like a snowplow. We push it, push it, push it, and we're just trying to color in the background. If you want to do a fancy design, you can take a texture plate or 2, and you can put that under your paper and pull or push away from you, holding the paper down. And that texture comes right up. Try to stay off your monster. I just got my monster's ear with the texture plate, but that's okay. So you have that choice. You can do more than one color. That's all you need to do, and your monster will be done. So happy creating. Hope you make some fun monsters. I can't wait to see them when I get back. Don't forget to sign your name. So turn your paper over and write your name on the back in crayon or in pencil. Okay? And that is it. Let's see. Well, I hope that you had an enjoyable art class and you had fun drawing the monster. If I don't see you before Halloween, have a happy Halloween, and hopefully I'll see you in your costume. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.